Hi there! Welcome to our tutorial on setting up your attendance configuration. Whether you're new to this or just need a refresher, we've got you covered. Let's dive right in. When you first land on the attendance configuration page, you'll see a section titled, "Do you want to use the default attendance configuration?" This is where you decide whether to stick with the standard settings or customize them to fit your organization's needs. Let's break it down. If you're in a hurry and want to keep things simple, click on Yes, Use Default Attendance Configuration. This option keeps the predefined settings for tracking work hours, leaves, and overtime. It's a quick way to get started. But if your organization has specific policies, click on No, Set Up Attendance Configuration. This lets you customize everything to match your unique requirements. Once you click No, Set Up Attendance Configuration, you'll see a series of options to tailor your attendance system. Let's go through them one by one. First up, you'll be asked, should users be allowed to manually mark their attendance? If you select Yes, employees can enter their own attendance. This is great for flexibility but might need some oversight. Next, you'll decide whether managers or supervisors can view their team's attendance. Enabling this helps them keep track of their team's attendance records easily. Now, let's talk about weekly off days. Here, you'll define your organization's weekly off days, like Sunday or Saturday. You'll also specify how many days in the month these weekly offs apply. This ensures accurate attendance calculations based on your company's policies. Don't forget to assign the user groups this configuration applies to. This ensures the policy is enforced only for the relevant teams in your organization. Another important setting is whether to allow attendance overlap during regularization. If you select Yes, overlapping attendance can be permitted when employees request adjustments. Moving on to shift management, you can decide who can allocate shifts like immediate subordinates or other designated roles. You can also enable the shift roster page, where employees can view their shift schedules. Don't forget to select the profile field where this shift information will be stored. Next, you'll choose whether employees can edit their own attendance. If you select Yes, they'll have the flexibility to make adjustments. In the advanced settings, you can even set a default attendance status, like marking everyone as present by default. To make things even more flexible, you can allow supervisors or team leaders to add attendance on behalf of their team members. This is super helpful for managers who need to update records for their teams. You can also define a threshold in hours for attendance calculations. This ensures that late arrivals or early departures are captured accurately. Further down, you'll find options for weekly off settings, like importing them into the team page. You can also specify how far back shift allocations can be made by setting the number of days for backdated shift allocations. Now, let's talk about regularization. You can set the last date for attendance regularization, after which no changes can be made. You can also define a threshold for attendance or leave regularization to manage these requests effectively. For convenience, you can display a drop-down menu with options like Miss Punch, Outdoor Duty, or Work from Home when employees request attendance changes. This simplifies the process for everyone. Finally, you can decide whether to allow adding attendance for future dates. This is great for planning ahead and managing attendance in advance. Once you've configured all these settings, don't forget to click the Confirm and Proceed button to save your changes. And that's it! You've successfully configured your attendance system. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our support team. Thanks for watching, and happy managing!